Hi. Anybody else as tired as I am now? I don't know how I'm this tired because all I've done is sit and stare at computers and type and communicate. Oh, I actually spoke with people today. I did a Google Meet 2 in a row. That's what it is. This is what it feels like to expend social energy. That's what it is. I'm really tired. Maybe that's good. Maybe I'll be able to sleep because I have had insomnia for the past couple of days. Anybody else feeling that? Like, no matter what you do, you're like, I just can't get to sleep. And then you still wake up at the same time in the morning early. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's interesting, though. Had a department meeting, and then I got to chat with some people from Sped 3000. So weird, because I really am just like flat on my face. But this is what we do when we're grown-ups and when we are college students with family at our houses and we're with them. We still go back out and join the public and eat and kind of act like we're interested in the game that everybody wants us to play. And we watch some TV and then we start to fall asleep on the couch. Wait, yeah, that's going to happen. And then you start all over the next day, which I'm kind of looking forward to because that means I will have slept tonight. I don't know what that means. I'll sleep. I forgot to take my second modafinil, the pill that keeps the fatigue away, that mental fatigue away. That's also what could be happening right now. So let's just attribute my exhaustion to all kinds of things. Um, so been reading what you guys have written, and some of you I think are just kind of like rolling with it. That's the word I want. I don't even know if that's the right word. I think some of you are, like, okay, this is okay. This isn't fun, but I'm just doing my thing, not too worried. Just gonna go with the flow. That's the word I want. Some of you are anxious, kind of wondering what's going on in the outside world. I'm kind of curious too, because I try not to look at the news all day long. Try not to read anything like that, and then I read it before bed, which is probably a bad idea. But I feel like I just don't. I'm not staying up on it, and if I do, it makes me more anxious. So maybe that's what I'm doing. Is I'm just trying to avoid it because I know it makes me feel strange. Going to the grocery store really makes me nervous, even if I'm not the one that's going in because I can't still. If I send somebody in and they're saying, we're out of this, we're out of that, we're out of this, makes me just terrified. Even ordering online from Amazon makes me kind of think, oh my gosh, what if they're out of that? And then when I find something can't be delivered for a month, it's just that reality of we can't access things like we just took for granted. So I'm sure there's a lesson in that, and I will feel better about it soon. See, there's the happiness. Hey, are you coming here, Alex? Okay, bye. Close the door. There you go. So that is good. That's happy right there. So I'm going to spend some time with him tonight and help him get to sleep on time with me because you've noticed I've been staying up really late to get a lot of things in place. And so I haven't done his regular bedtime. And last night, that's why you got this long of a daily check-in that consisted of him crying on my lap hysterically. So, and by the way, he was asleep within like 10 minutes of that video. AirPods are here. There's a positive. I can see that. Yeah, those of you used to living by a calendar, that's the other thing I was going to say, like a calendar, knowing expectations, what's coming next. Not having that, I still am having a hard time knowing what day it is. Got to figure out some tips and tricks for that. So maybe one of you has an idea for how we can put that out there, like a thread or post or something. No, we'll do that for a question over the weekend. Maybe I'll still do a daily check-in just to say, anybody have any tips for like getting the routine, the schedule going, things that are working for them? I don't know. Interesting things y'all are sharing too. Bagpipes. I didn't know you could make bagpipes out of things you have at home. Pretty interesting things people are reporting. Um, Someone's calves hurt. I, I don't want to say names of everybody that's connected to what. Just some funny things that people post that make me giggle. I appreciate that. But I do appreciate just the processing that's going on as you all are typing things in. It just lets me keep the pulse of the class, and it helps me again to be reminded of things I need to be considerate of when I am prepping classes. So SPED student teachers are smooth sailing. Now management class is up and going, and my big kids are doing great with what management students have to do, and then my little one is learning how to use email and Google Calendar. So he'll be back on tonight. I'm going to make him finish checking his Gmail and accepting your calendar invitations and all those things. So we'll get in there. SPED 3000, we are finally up and running. Have some things that we're still kind of trying to pull together, but that's what we worked on today. Really kind of excited about how we're going to get to like dig into the content that we have left for the class. So that leaves me to devote a lot more time and energy this weekend to SPED 2400. I woke up this morning like brainstorming and having all these interesting ideas for SPED 2400, and then I was like, am I dreaming? Is this possible? Can I do this? So I'm going to work on that this weekend, because with all the other classes, I now have been able to roll out calendar dates, benchmarks, what needs to be done when, to do videos that discuss like, here's how you do this, here's how you do that. So been able to get that all pulled together, and I just don't want to ask of you SPED 2400 to just keep doing things for the sake of doing. I want everything to be revised and reconnected, so we're all aiming for a new goal, a new end game, because we are moving forward, even though it just feels like the world's kind of standing still around us. So I'm missing you guys. I didn't realize how much I missed you until one of Elizabeth's little friends just showed up in my door. Didn't ask beforehand, don't know how that happened, but showed up and is here to hang out. But I was legitimately like, it's nice to see her. And chatting with students today, that just made my day. So I must need to process as much as the rest of you. Even if you didn't listen to all this, that's okay. Some of you enjoy this. So I appreciate if any of you listen to it. Could have deleted it. I'd be fine. I am here. We're doing our thing. We're not quitting. We're not giving up. Yeah. Eat some chocolate. That's, again, what always makes me happy. So I'll be in touch. I'm going to go eat and spend some time with my family, and then I'm going to go to bed, because I think everyone would agree that's listening to this that I'm like talking in my sleep. Good night, friends.